Cuspiltch, Cuspiltch, Cuspiltch. Do you remember that? When we were in the 5th grade, girls would yell out our last name at recess like you were some type of celebrity because you were always selling stuff?
Yeah, because they loved me back then. But the same girls didn't look at me twice once we reached junior high. Guess the whole Cuspiltch thing was fun while it lasted, huh?
Where did you get all that stuff you used to sell at recess? You always kept it a secret from me.
Well, you remember when Dad used to leave his cigarettes on the counter? Well, what I would do is I would steal 1 cigarette a week out of his pack. And he never crushed the cardboard box that the cigarettes came in. So when he threw them in the trash, I'd fish out the box and I'd fill it with the 1 cigarette that I would take a week, and he'd never miss it. So I'd build a pack that way, and I'd sell it at school for like $1, like $1.10, normally for $1. Well, he'd send me at least 3 times a week down to the gas station to buy him a pack of cigarettes. And back then in the 80s, the cigarettes were like $1.35, $1.40. I'd put the $1.35 or the $1.40 in my pocket, take slugs, those metal slugs that I would steal from the factory. I had a whole bag of those things. I hide them out in the woods and sometimes in the back of my closet. I'd go to the restaurant, I'd buy the cigarettes out of the machine with the slugs, the metal pieces. I thought I was brilliant back then. I don't know. I wish I was this smart today. And I would bring that pack of cigarettes to Dad. So now I'm making the $1.40 that he gave me to buy him a pack, making packs that I'm selling for $1. I don't know, a lot of things. I used to sell my lunch. I'd sell my devil dogs. I'd sell my juice box for like $1 a piece. I'd sell baseball cards, put them in expensive plastics and sell them to kids for a couple bucks a piece. I do drawings. But the biggest thing that I did is that I would steal earrings from your bureau drawer. Yeah, because you had so many earrings. That kid that was in love with you in elementary school, the one that used to steal the earrings from his dad, you always had like copies of each, like 10 or 12 earrings. So I'd take them, I'd sell them to some girls and give them to the pretty girls that I liked. So that's how I did it.
That's where all my 1980s earrings went? Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I was a kid. What do you want out of me?
You jerk. This was the first time that you visited me in over a year. Aren't brothers supposed to see their sisters more than that?
Are you a psychiatrist?
Yes, I am. How can I help you?
Can I sit down?
Well, of course. Please, have a seat.
My name is Curtis Cuspiltch, and I just wanted to get a professional opinion as to whether or not I need a professional opinion.
It's Saturday. My office is closed to the public. How'd you get in here?
Up the ramp, through the long empty corridor, to the service elevator, and then hit.
So the front door was actually locked?
I didn't even know the building had a front door. I just felt compelled to take this path leading to you. Lately, I feel like I have one foot on the other side. Kind of like a temporary status thing here on Earth, so to speak.
Are you receiving any kind of professional help at the moment?
I'm just a guy who doesn't appreciate people taking advantage of one another simply because they can.
What are you referring to exactly?
Any number of things. Animal abuse, elderly abuse, child abuse, to some jerk at a fruit stand smacking around a female employee because he knows that she needs the job to make ends meet kind of stuff.
Not to pry, but what is this woman to you, and have you spoken to the authorities?
She and I make eye contact when I buy fruit, and no, I haven't called the cops.
Love is like that, but some actions are forever. So don't do anything that would jeopardize your future.
You're a good man, and I appreciate your time, but like I said, I have one foot on the other side.
Hello, Mirella. It's Dr. Morton, Uncle Adam.
Listen, I like working here, and I don't want to lose my job. I've asked you before to please keep your hands off of me. I really don't want to lose my job here at the fruit stand. I swear to God, if it hits me again...
You brought this on yourself! You should have never touched her! I'm not a church guy, but I have been trying to speak with God about this incident. An intense moment when my pot bubbled over and the devil stepped out.
Curtis! Curtis, what have you done?
Dad, how are you here? You died?
This is why you felt you had one foot on the other side. Because you allowed yourself to take a life. What was going through your mind while you were burying that man? Guilt?
You brought this on yourself! You should have never touched her! Nothing. I wanted to kill him, so he wouldn't do it again to anyone else.
After death, you learn a great deal about mistakes. Let's call them our forever errors. And killing to correct another's wrong will keep you burning far longer than any human could ever dream.
You know, Dad, seeing you again is a gift, but I will kill again if it saves another. I can never turn my back just to protect myself for another day.
Curtis, you thick-headed, stubborn... You've always stood by your beliefs. And for that, I'm proud of you, son.
People like you have earned their wings and they deserve to fly free. Guys like me just have to wait a little longer, I guess.
I guess. But I'll always love you and your sister, and please tell her that for me. And I knew you were the one taking my cigarettes.
I love you, Dad.
I'll come by and see you again, my friend. Wherever you are, stay out of trouble. Oh my God. Curtis. What the hell are you doing here?
I had to take care of a few things. What'd you think? I wanted my old job back?
Oh no, Curtis. I knew you weren't here for that.
You've always been a good friend.
I'm sorry that I never took the time to tell you that until now.
That's all right, Curtis. What were the things that you had to take care of?
Let's just call it an issue that kept me up at night. I'll see you again someday.
Goodbye, Curtis. I hope you decide to stay with us.
Hey, Nick's gonna drive me to work. I'll see you tonight, and maybe we could discuss the church thing. Nicole's gonna drive me to work. I'll see you tonight after church. That's what I said to her about Nicole's husband Nick driving me to work. Then the church thing after.
Welcome to the fruit stand. We have plenty of fresh produce on sale today.
Hey, Nick's gonna drive me to work. I'll see you tonight, and maybe we could discuss the church thing.
Oh my god, your house is haunted, and you're just telling me this like a week later?
Wait. My Uncle Adam had called me, and he sounded really freaked out.
Hello, Mirella. It's Dr. Morton, Uncle Adam.
You know, he's normally very upbeat, but that day everything was different as he began asking me questions about the fruit stand where I work and if anyone was bothering me.
Why? Is someone bothering you?
Well, not anymore. My boss at the fruit stand used to hit me, but he hasn't been around in about a week. No one has seen him.
That creepy mullet wearing guy put his hands on you? What is wrong with you? Why didn't you tell me? Did you at least call the police?
No, I haven't called the police. I don't think it's a police matter any longer.
If it's not a police matter, what kind of matter do you think it is?
A paranormal one. That plant I did not bring into the house. I think he brought it in when he comes to visit.
The ghost is a man ghost? Is he hot? Are you like,
My uncle had a guy visit him on a Saturday who wasn't a patient. Just popped in unexpectedly and didn't mention me by name, but did say that he makes eye contact with the woman at the fruit stand. So it could be 100 different people. Who knows?
Did your uncle mention if the guy said anything about the woman being abused? And more importantly, was he human or a ghost?
Well, my uncle did mention that the guy did state he felt like he had one foot on the other side, and he didn't like people who were abusive and took advantage of other people.
Other side of what? Who says that unless you're a complete psycho or
A person? Halfway between here and the unknown. I have written him notes though.
So it is a guy. What kind of mind games are you playing with me? Who cares if it's a ghost, half ghost, whatever it is? Why are you leaving notes? Are you crazy?
I think he believes that we live together, having issues or fighting over religion, something along that line. I don't know. I think through the notes I have left him, I have veered him to seek a higher level of help, more or less.
Some people are just deep thinkers. They can manifest things simply by imagining them. So maybe the guy's not dead. But if he's moving things around like he lives here, then that's just creepy.
Whatever he is. My boss is not around to hit me anymore. That just means that I'm next in line to take over the fruit stand. Maybe God did help in some way.
Maybe. Kind of off topic. Why does your Uncle Adam still use a rotary phone in his psychiatry office?
The dialing just gives him a few extra minutes to think of what he wants to say. To Uncle Adam, the patients are like family, so he wants to make sure he says the right thing. By the way, I didn't know Uncle Adam was your psychiatrist.
I guess we all have a ghost or two to talk about every now and again.
Got your feet! Got your feet! Hi! Mary Ruth Rock! How you doing?
What are you, crazy?
Yeah. Yo, man, chill. I was just seeing how you're doing and how things are progressing.
Progress with what?
No way I'm going up there. I'm afraid of heights. I'll fall. I'm not crazy. But since you traded in your suit at the yard sale, you've been on a mission.
You got me mixed up with someone else. I've never owned a suit in this town.
You traded in those threads when you got the shovel. Where is the shovel? I see you don't have it today.
I guess not.
Hey, buddy! Yo! Come check out these prices. These prices are a steal. You ain't never gonna find prices like this over here. Come see what I got over here. Hey, buddy, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to buy batteries for that. And don't forget, there is no return. Hey, how's it going, brother?
What size are those boots, pants, and jacket?
I don't know, man. This is a yard sale, not a clothing store. Why don't you take a look for yourself?
How much for the shovel?
Couple of bucks. I've had it since I bought the house, like 10 or maybe 11 years ago. It's a quality piece. Picked it up at an old hardware store. Then unfortunately, it just went out of business.
I asked you 3 different sizes and the price of a shovel, and you give me a walk down memory lane from the garden section of a store that doesn't even exist anymore.
It's all free to you, sir. I'm sorry for the attitude. Please, take what you want.
I'm gonna change into those clothes behind your house. When I'm through, this suit will be on one of those hangers back there for you to sell. I'm taking the shovel too.
Oh, hi! Welcome to my yard sale. Please feel free to ask. All the prices are negotiable.
Why are you keeping tabs on me?
I'm I'm homeless. I wander around a lot. On the back roads of life, you see things. I even saw you at my dumpster once.
Is your real name Mary Lou Throck?
Yeah, it is. But I never caught yours.
Why are you living on the streets, Mary Lou?
Let's just say there was no one there when I really needed someone. If I see you around town, will it be okay if I say hello? I promise I won't grab your ankles again.
Yeah, sure, I'd like that.
Yo, Curtis! You need to stop checking up on her. Erin's not your woman anymore.
I never would have guessed. Stuggy Salvati can't get his own.
You know what? Screw you, Curtis. It's open seas for Erin. I keep her in line.
Wait a minute. You touched her? Did you touch Erin?
You know, I wanted her to be my woman, but she says she likes me too much for all that stuff. This isn't gonna make you two a thing again. I love her. She doesn't want to love me. You know how that feels. It's not over, Curtis. Erin will be mine either way.
Stuggy Salvati can't get his own. Stuggy Salvati can't get his own!
Never expected you to be staying here. What happened to your place?
What do you want, Curtis?
After couples split, they don't have to hate each other.
We were a steady fling, not a couple. You need to remember that.
So why are you hiding out here? You scared of someone?
Stop playing games with me. Just stop. Stuggy called and he told me everything that happened between the two of you.
So now you know. He's all done. He'll never touch you again.
Stuggy Savati is a psycho. He was crying on the phone with me like a baby. All of this could have been avoided, but you still refuse to see the fact that you should have killed him.
I'm leaving town tomorrow, and I'd like for you to come with me. I'm going back home to start new.
There's an old saying, you can never go home again. That's what brought you here. And that's why people like us hook up, making others believe we are a thing. Because we are lost in our lives, just like your friend Stuggy.
Me killing Stuggy won't make you believe that I love you.
Just the fact that you didn't kill him tells me that you don't. Now get out of my life forever.
I'll meet you tomorrow at the bus stop across the way if you change your mind.
Love is an emotion of action, not just words, when it's too late. Running away because you can't handle it?
You're Erin's best friend. You know how she is. If she doesn't want to be with me, then she doesn't want to be with me, so I'm out.
What do you mean you're out? What the hell's the matter with you? Don't you have any respect for Erin at all?
Of course I do. But I can't sit around here any longer and get into fights over her like a teenager. It's insanity. Yesterday I told Erin to meet me here at the bus stop today if she changes her mind. Do you see her here trying to meet me halfway?
Erin is dead, you idiot! Last night, Stuggy Silvani forced his way into where she was staying and strangled her!
Lenola, tell me where Stuggy is right now.
Stuggy ate a bullet a minute after killing Erin.
And the note said Erin will be mine either way.
If that's the last thing Stuggy Silvani said to you, then Erin's death is all your fault. I should blow your brains out! But it's better if you live with it! You live with it, Curtis!
So Nick tells me that you've been speaking with God.
On occasion, here and there when needed.
That is great, right, Nicole? Curtis, are you thinking to come to the house of worship? There's always room for one more.
I don't really have to go there during the year. Holidays are just fine. There's enough church stuff on TV.
The church is God's home every day. It's like going to the fruit stand and tasting all of the flavors of Earth's bounty.
I'm talking to God and getting enough of what I need from that.
Maybe the church will help you gain some direction.
Yeah. And maybe it can help you with whatever it is that you're facing.
Like I said, I'm already speaking with him, and neither of you know my paths, what I'm facing, or what I buy at the fruit stand.
May I help you? Are you seeking direction?
You the guy who put the flyer in the newspaper?
I must be. Please have a seat. What are your troubles?
I live alone, but I still feel a presence in my home, as if I'm having relationship issues with someone, but there's no one there.
Are you recently separated?
I've never been married, and I haven't had a serious girlfriend in years.
Who did you murder?
A guy from a fruit stand.
Why did you kill this man?
He had a female employee named Mirella, and on occasion he would slap her around.
You have been invading her home.
What? It's not her home, it's my home. She's invading me. I even get notes from her.
Enter the closet. Enter the closet! 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 Enter the closet!
You're Mirella from the fruit stand.
Do you know what the word seemingly means, Curtis?
As far as one knows, outwardly, on the surface, appears to be. What kind of question is that? How are we even here?
Good answer. 'Cause as far as everyone knows, you've been haunting my house. Did you bring that peppermint plant inside in case I didn't notice all the other stuff?
Everyone who? That's my peppermint plant in the house that I own. Maybe you're haunting me.
No, it's not your house, and that peppermint plant has sat in my living room since the day you put it there because I'm afraid to move it.
Scared of a peppermint plant? Hey, I'm here. I'm alive. And if this is some sick way to get me to confess that I killed that guy that was slapping you around at the fruit stand, then have me arrested because it needed to be done.
After you killed him, I think you lost a piece of yourself out of guilt.
Guilt? What about the notes in the kitchen? Or the flyer I found in the newspaper leading me to that crazy demonologist? What about all that? Were you behind that too?
We have been all trying to help you pass over to the other side. Ask yourself this. Did you know Nick and Nicole from the church the day before you met them there?
What does it matter? What, am I going to hell or something?
It'll feel like hell without you. Thank you for saving my life, Curtis. I will love you forever. Oh my God, Curtis. Is that really you?
Seemingly. I wanted to give him to you a long time ago, but the timing wasn't right.
I'm glad you waited.
Hello everyone, my name is Jason J. Tavares, and this is the special thanks section of my film. I was the main actor in the movie. I played Curtis Cuspiltch in the film you just watched, seemingly Curtis Cuspiltch. I'm also the writer, director, producer, cinematographer, and post-production guy. I'd like to give a special thanks in this particular film to Albert Bouvier. Albert played Burt Wexel in the movie, my good friend or best friend in the film. This is the first time that we've worked together in one of my films, but I hope he wants to work together in future films because he's a great actor. Albert not only acted in this film, he brought me 3 incredible actresses and an additional actor. And the additional actor was incredible too. Everybody did awesome. So one guy brought me, including himself, 5 people. So the special thanks for this particular film is toward Albert Bouvier. I wanted to say thank you very much for everything you and let's say your colleagues or fellow actresses and actresses that you brought me did. It just came out amazing, and I want to really say thank you to you, and hopefully we can work together in the future. I also have 2 other special thanks I'd like to make. One, way overdue, to my girlfriend Gabriella de Medeiros. Gabby has been in about 16 of my movies as an actress. She was also in this film as Mirella Morton, and she's done camera work, cinematographer work on like 25 or 30 of the films. She's extremely busy, but always has time to help me, and I wanted to say thank you. And third, I wanted to say thank you to Richard J. Carroll, nickname RC. You might hear me referring to him as RC in other films. Rich plays the demonologist in this, and he's equally, if not more, busy than Gabby, and he always has time to be in the films and also does a fantastic job. So today, for the special thanks for this particular film, to Albert Bouvier, thank you very much for being in it and for bringing me everybody who participated. Also to my girlfriend who was in this, as I mentioned, Gabriella de Medeiros, and to my good friend Richard J. Carroll. Hopefully all of you will work with me again in the future. And, once again, thank you very much.